you there. I was too busy analyzing Cacia's brand refresh.
Hi, I'm Erica Kolanowski, and today I'm going through the design refresh for Cacia's Tranquil Chamomile Aromatherapy Mineral Bath. It's a long name, but the first change I noticed is the background color. It went from this medical teal color to a warm, vibrant yellow. Cool colors recede in space, while warm colors proceed, so this new design stands out a lot more on the shelf, as well as grabs customers' attention more quickly. The little floral illustrations have been removed and replaced with that background color, which also doubles as the illustration. And this illustration is a lot stronger because it is more integrated with the type, and it also offers a visual cue that hints at the product's function, because it looks like bathwater. The type on the front is no longer centered and is now left justified. This makes the composition more asymmetrical and thus more dynamic, but more importantly than that, it makes it more functional. The word mark on the top has also been altered and has changed to the typeface ITC Blair Bold Pro, which is bolder, wider, and also fully capitalized. The little icons are now squares and have been simplified both in complexity as well as down to only 2 colors. And the pure essential oils, which used to sit underneath there, is now completely gone. It's disappeared. But Aromatherapy Mineral Bath is now larger and has been changed to the font Oswald Medium, which is bolder and more condensed. This places it higher on the hierarchy and also makes it a lot easier to read, especially from far away. Below this, Chamomile has changed to that same font and has also been changed to this yellow color, which wasn't the best decision because it compromises a lot on the readability. Tranquil is no longer the same visual weight as Chamomile and has been made smaller and is now tucked right underneath it. The little unit besides this has changed to match the new color palette, and the hierarchy has also flipped. So instead of emphasizing the ingredients, it emphasizes a blend up instead. This makes more sense because it makes it act more as a heading and it makes it easier to get to by the customer. Also, the pure essential oils that went mysteriously missing from the bottom of the logo is now in here. And this makes more sense contextually and also adds visual balance because of the similar line lengths of the top line of text and the bottom line of text. The whole front of the label is now skinnier as well, and is also cut off at the perfect spot where when you're looking at the product head on, you can't see the transition from front of the label to back of the label. This was a very smart decision because it leaves a lot more room for all of the information on the back. Also, the label is split in a new place. Instead of being kind of off to the side and awkward, it's directly behind the front of the label. And this in turn splits the information on the back into 2 distinct sections and allows for a cleaner visual structure. On the left side of the split is all of the legal information, which has been made larger and the text weight heavier. And this makes all of that information a lot easier to read. The distributor info also has a shorter line length now and also is tucked nicely into that bottom left corner. The barcode is also no longer vertical and has changed to be horizontal to fit better into the layout. On the right side of the split is the brand information as well as product instructions. The brand story is shorter, the text size is smaller, and instead of being that more decorative italic typeface, it's changed to a Caslon-like serif. This makes that whole section a lot easier to read as well as faster to read. The suggested use has been split into directions and a quick tip now. It's in that same serif typeface, it's been made bigger and is now placed higher on the hierarchy. The text "Our Promise" has been added as a heading for the icons. The icons themselves have been changed from silhouettes to black outlines, they've been made smaller, and they've also been placed into columns. This allows that type that used to sit underneath it to be made larger and placed into a companion column right next to it. This makes that whole unit a lot easier to navigate and read. It just shows how much the company cares about this information being accessible to the customer. A new domain has also been added at the very bottom of this section. It's for the Positive Change Project and just adds more integrity to this brand as being ethical. The background illustrations have been completely removed, and the background color is now white, which just adds more contrast for all the elements on the back and makes it overall more functional. The top and bottom, nothing has changed because there's nothing on them. It's blank. But as far as a refresh, I would say this is very successful. The hierarchy is improved, and besides that yellow color for chamomile, the entire functionality of the piece is a lot better. Also, the new color palette and illustration makes this product stand out a lot more against the competition and adds a neat visual cue that hints at the product's function. So, good job to whoever redesigned this.